Let's take a look now at Google Calendar Scenario 2. Fidencio is a lead teacher for the science department. He's creating events in Google Calendar for the school's science fair planning meetings. Many of these meetings have very similar details. He doesn't want to constantly create the same meeting and details over and over. To avoid this, Fidencio clicks on the three dots, also known as more actions, on an event and selects duplicate. This creates a copy of an event and its details. All he has to do is change the date, and much time is saved. He also clicks on the three dots on an event to quickly delete a canceled event. In addition, Fidencio wants to put a link on the science department intranet website for department members to add these events to their calendars. To accomplish this, Fidencio clicks on the three dots on the event, selects Publish Event. This allows him to embed a link, URL, or HTML code on the site for teachers to access. So let's take a look now at the More Actions button on a Google Calendar event and what options you have. So let's take a look here. We're going to open up this event I have here for 7 to 7:30 p.m. called CV Tech Talk Live. So when I open it up, we have the edit button, we have the trash button, and we have the more options, more actions. I just like to call them three dots. Click there. And now we have all these different options here. I could print this if I want to. I click duplicate. And this is a very useful one here. I use this often this is very useful if you want to create like bell schedules. But I click duplicate here. It's going to create the exact same thing with all the exact same details. And I can come in here and I could rename it. And I could change the time. But if there's a certain a calendar that it's on, there's certain notifications set, maybe certain descriptions that I want to keep, or links that are added on here. All those things, when I duplicate it, I can have those things come through on the duplicate version. And if I need to rename it, I can rename it, and it saves a lot of time instead of having to recreate from scratch a Google Calendar event. I'm going to go ahead and discard that for that. Another thing that you can do when you are using the three dots, besides duplicate, you scroll down here, you can also publish an event. So what this means is that when I click publish, now it gives me the option I can copy the HTML code or a link here, that's a clickable link to someone to add this event to their calendar. So let's take a look how this can be used. If I open up if I want to create a new Google site, I can go here to copy. And when my site loads up here, if I go over here to embed, select code, paste it in there, click next, then click insert. It's gonna insert a link that people can click on to add this to their calendar. You can also do it with the link right here. If I copy the link here, I can then open a text box, click that, make it a link, and now a clickable link. So I can do the link or I can embed the code for that calendar event here on a Google site. A third thing that I can do now is when I click on the three dots here, I can copy this specifically to a certain calendar that I have created here. So it shows you all the calendars that I've either created or have edit access to. Any of those calendars that I have that access, I can copy this to that. Currently, it is on the CV Tech Talk calendar, but if I want to put it maybe on my personal calendar, I click copy to personal, and it'll then be automatically, as you can see right here, put to my personal calendar. So that's another use of the three dots or the more actions button on a Google Calendar event.